Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video. Sylphy's perspective. Since Rudy left the room, a long time has passed indeed. His lesson with Zenoba and Julie Chan should be until it's just before lights are out. I envy those two. In the past, I would spend the whole day learning magic from Rudy. How nostalgic. If I could, I'd like to go back to those times. What am I imagining while in my underwear? Women's panties and skin-tight corsets, sexy ones. Rather than the uninteresting usual one, Ariel-sama gave me one of her more erotic ones. Though it's a bit baggy around the chest, but Ariel-sama said that's perfect. I don't get it. I am not wearing my sunglasses either. Without it, I won't know if Ariel-sama is under attack, but it can't be helped. Let's believe in Luke for now. Today, her other two attendants are there too, and attacks in school rarely happens. By the way, when I asked why I should dress like this, they said because that's part of the strategy. Ariel-sama said, "Listen well, Sylphy. Rudeus-kun figured out you are a girl and he seems to be interested in you. So, basically, it's like when a man's certain part stands to attention, that kind of situation, get it? Even if you said that, I find it hard to believe. Even now I don't have any impression of Rudy thinking of me in that way. I thought it was just my unrequited love. If it's a girl he is interested in, he will surely invite her to his room, right Luke?" "No doubt, if it was me I would definitely do that." Luke nodded significantly from experience. I, believing those words, took action. It went well so far, just as they had planned. Well, if it goes as it should, taking being invited into his room as his acknowledgement, we should be able to pledge our love together. A pledge of love with Rudy tonight. Thinking of that, even I can tell that my face is red from ear to ear. I'm sure it is different from what Ariel-sama said. I believe it's just as Lilia-san taught me, hot, painful, and expressionless. But, Rudeus is pretending to not have noticed he is a she, right? Luke? There is no mistaking it, he said it clearly. After all, when he touched my ass, he figured that I am a woman. But, it seems that Rudy is trying to hide it. He is a useless guy. As useless as he is, I believe even when it becomes nighttime he won't lay a hand on her. And if he does lay a hand on me, in that case, the plan has succeeded and you can enjoy yourself. Tell him that you're a woman and that it's just a secret between the two of you, right Luke?" Luke agreed with Ariel-sama. "Okay, so go ahead with that." I was convinced like that. If Luke with all his experiences is saying it, then there is no doubt. Listen well, Sylphy. Rudeus is a dense and useless guy. So, don't let this chance get away. If he feels you are resisting or doesn't want to do it, he will probably wash his hands of you. Then, it might take 6 months to a year to get to this point again. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for you. Hearing Ariel-sama say he was useless made me irritated. But, after all, Rudy is a gentleman. He won't come attacking from the get-go. When I think about it that way, my irritation subsides. Well, Sylphy, you have to grab that one-in-a-million chance with your own hands, is that so? Yes. The reason Rudeus isn't attacking you is, I am protecting Fitz-senpai's secret, so if you tell him your secret he should take it as attacking me is okay. However, Ariel-sama continues, I don't know why, but he does not like to get involved with us, so even hearing it from your mouth he might go, let's pretend I didn't hear anything. And Luke agreed with a big nod. If the experienced Luke agrees then there is no mistaking it. Well, what should I do then? When I ask, Ariel-sama nods. First, you will present him with evidence. Evidence? Yes, evidence. When he goes for the toilet or something, you will take off your clothes, act like you just remembered to change your clothes. This was Ariel-sama and Luke's plan. First, by revealing my underwear to him, no matter how dense Rudeus is, he can't feign ignorance. I'll describe the situation while still in my underwear and tell him that I am the Sylphiette from Buina village. The girl he likes is in her underwear, add to that, she is his childhood friend as well. Using that momentum I confess my love and then he can't reject me and just like that we'll go to bed. Regarding the relation between men and women, I heard from Lilia-san, but to be honest, since it's my first time I have no confidence. Though I am sure it's way different from what Ariel-sama did. When Luke sees me like this he said, just go with the flow. The boy takes care of the rest of it. In this situation, girls just shouldn't reject the boys and say, it's fine. I love you, it feels good, any of those would do. Luke, that is a little. Hearing the experienced Luke's words, Ariel-sama has a strange expression. As far as I know, Ariel-sama has no experience with boys either. Let's believe in Luke, though thinking that Rudy would behave like Luke is kind of unpleasant. I mean, Luke's image of a perfect girl is like a doll. Rudy seems to like dolls as well, but, that said, I have no one else to rely on, so I'll go along with that plan. After Rudy left the room, I use the bath and towel he prepared to wash my body, then change my underwear. I check in the mirror to see whether everything looks fine or not. Incidentally, using the rest of the hot water I did Rudy's laundry, leaving so much dirty laundry. Rudy is a boy as well after all. I sit on the edge of the bed in my underwear. Now everything is ready. Ariel-sama asked, won't going naked to begin with be better? But Luke rejected it, saying that's counterproductive. I don't get it at all. Achoo, I wait while sneezing. I am waiting patiently, staring at a place on the floor. If I don't do this, then Rudy's pants or Rudy's treasure altar, which he never let me see, comes into my view and I would get curious. So, trying to avoid them, I stare at the floor and imagine what comes next. When Rudy gets back, he will be surprised, seeing me like this. Then I'll introduce myself as Sylphiette. If I introduce myself as Sylphiette, would he be disappointed? It should be fine. Apparently, Rudy seems to love Fitz. Love is a two-way feeling, so, if we feel like this about each other, it should be okay. It's alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. Dad, Mom. Tonight, I will become an adult. Knock, knock, Sue, and, at that time, there was a knock on the door. A knock. It's a knock. No one knocks on their own room's door. I forgot, but Rudy has made a wide circle of friends in the past year, who decided that no one would drop by to visit. In a hurry, I pick up my clothes and put them back on. I am going to reveal my identity only to Rudy. So after wearing my sunglasses, I open the door from the inside. I'm sorry, Rudeus-kun isn't here, eh? I am back. It was Rudy. He was on the other side of the door. Eh? Why did you knock? Before entering a place where a person is, it is courteous to knock. That's right, it's right. But, Rudy, I messed up the plan from the start. Our strategy was a failure. Part 6. That night, I was worrying endlessly. The location is the bunk bed's upper bed. I felt my body heating up just from knowing that Rudy was lying right below me. After that, I tried to show my underwear to Rudy, but it was all in vain. I think he is on guard, since there is strangely no opening to show him, and I couldn't reveal my identity. I can't really tell whether Rudy was sharp or dull. From his actions, I got the feeling that he is trying to make me comfortable. Well, the first strategy failed. But, I have a second strategy. This was proposed by Luke, as a last resort. If the first strategy fails, move to the next one. Next strategy. Luke nodded gravely and said, night crawling. Luke says that, night crawling, is an etiquette from the southern part of the continent. A woman sneaks into the bed of the man she wants to take the heart of and ends up in a man-woman relationship with him. When I ask why they would do such a thing, he answered with, I have no idea, but it has been added, and is just good manners to represent the strength of feelings. To show the weight of one's love, this is a very good etiquette. If by doing that he thinks I am a shameless girl, then what should I do? The things I learned from Lilia-san were way more modest. Such things like showing them the thighs, or entwining the little finger. In the hot days, loosening the area around the chest, but only to the level that it makes the opponent attack you. To the point that the master won't think of you as a pervert, is what Lilia-san said. What's bad if he sees you that way? I don't want to. At least not for the first time. Compared to how he sees you for the first time, it's better to consider how he sees you for the last time. I don't want it. And, I said so. I said it so certainly. I don't want Rudy to think of me as a pervert even for a moment. But, I'm wavering now. I just lost my chance. It's simple, just take off all of your clothes and slip into his bed, rub your chest against him and whisper, take me, in his ears. The hell, it's simple. What would I do if he won't embrace me? I would be too miserable. In the first place, I don't have much of a chest to rub. You might feel miserable, but either way at least you took a step forward. Luke is too positive. I know. Though Luke is always playing around with women, there are some even he can't seduce. Or rather, those women treat him like a snake. What if I become hated by Rudy? It's because of that attitude that you haven't made any progress in a year. You can't turn, like, to love, without risking hate. It was very compelling. I wonder if it is the Greyrat's family motto. Then again, I am hesitant. Yet, while hesitating, I remove my man-style pajamas. Because it was hot. Yeah, it's so hot. Even though it's winter, this room is warm. Probably Rudy is being considerate and heating the room, but I am wondering how and what could you do to keep the room warm until morning. What should I do? Should I go into his bed? Or, should I stop? Oh, I know, how about I wait in my underwear until morning? That said, let's do it. It's good. This means that I won't have to do the night crawling thing as well. It's morning, let's wait for the morning. If Rudy happens to wake up in the middle of the night, that would be good too. While thinking like that, the night goes on. Rudeus's perspective. Morning, I woke up. Fitz Senpai was moving a lot in the middle of the night, coming down from the bed and going up again. There are signs that he stood beside the bed and stared at me as well. Though I faced the wall and pretended to be asleep all night long. I had to be alert. Fitz Senpai's mission might have changed to get rid of me in the middle of the night. But, I do trust him after all. Since I didn't move my body and was awake all night long, my body is fatigued. I wonder how long I got to sleep. I don't think it was even 2 hours. Aching all over, I turn to look at the center of the room. Fitz Senpai is standing there. Good morning, oh, Rudeus-kun, good morning, you woke up early. We are both awake early. Fitz Senpai was there, wearing his uniform, and as usual, his sunglasses. I can't tell from his expression, but I bet he is tired. He probably didn't get a wink of sleep. Good job. Maybe I should have woke up at least once and made some tea for him. As always, I wash my face and wear my trainers. So, I'm going to do my daily routine training. So, then, I'll go back to Ariel-sama. Then, I separated from Fitz Senpai. When Ariel heard the plan failed, she thought that brave Sylphy. Why is it that when it comes to that boy she gets so useless? And started to think about the next plan. That's it guys, thank you for watching, subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.